All right, and there it is. I was trying to figure how to start this video, and I figured this is the best way because I got a few requests for this song, and in fact, one subscriber, let me get down. One subscriber it was a Boston show. It was a Boston date, but it's very similar. He's using the same notes. He's just a lot busier on that one. I'm playing the Cornell version. Cornell 77. If you're not aware, is like it's like a legendary show where they're just firing on all cylinders. It sounds great. Phil sounds great, and he always sounds great. You know, it's just a really good show though. So if you're not aware, Cornell 77. I'll put all this in the description. Also, the Boston show that the guy sent me or referred me to, which is a banger as well. But I actually chose Cornell because he plays kind of he's more repetitive. In Boston, he's a little busier, and he plays. Phil plays with a pick, and I don't know, but he seemed like really energetic. And so it's like, a lot of the like it's to do it fingerstyle is different. But I do have the notes, and I can show you all the stuff, and then basically just listen along, and because it's all right there. It's all right there. So basically, this song is two parts. It's that jam, that A. It's an A Mixolydian pattern in A. It's A major with like a minor 7, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll give you this pattern, but that's the A jam, and then it goes to the chorus. All we need is music, sweet music, which is a D. And what Phil does is, at least in these later versions, so I did a little research, and they started playing Dancin in the Streets like early, like 67 or 66, 67, something like that. So up until like 72, I think they took a break for a little while. So those earlier shows, if you get, and I'll attach one of those too, the Phil Zone Dancin in the Streets. It's from I got it right here. It's from the Fillmore West in San Francisco. I live like an hour from San Francisco, so it's kind of cool. Going there this weekend. April 12th, 1970. Is the other version, and it's very like he just kind of sticks the. I mean, he definitely does get busy and stuff, but it's just a totally different feel and style. Really, the whole band sounds different, but Phil's part is night and day, and it's just different. But it's cool. It's a little bluesier, maybe a little more keeps it simple. And then this Cornell 77, and then the Boston is 76, is the. He does all that stuff. Much more. You're using 3 octaves. You know what I mean? And you're going from this A to this A, which isn't for me. I play in a trio. I guess he had like 2 drummers and a keys and whatever configuration. But I've always just played just me and the guitar and a drummer. And so I don't do a lot of noodling up here, because we don't have anybody else to take care of the low end. So I try and. But nevertheless, I just want to show you how to play this version of it. It's really fun. It's really cool. So the change, yes, we'll get that out of the way. So all we need is music is D. And he's always doing the octaves. He'll even do this, and then, sorry, it sounded like shit. So the change is A, the groove, and then all we need is music. And that's, so some of the great versions, the jam is super long, and you'll get lost. You forgot what song they were playing, and all of a sudden, old Bob comes in there with the, all we need is music, sweet music, and it's like, oh my God, it's so great. It's so great. So just remember that. You're going to come out of the jam and out of the A part to the D, which is real simple. Sweet music, lovely music everywhere, and then you go back to the A, which is you kind of keep that whole thing going. And then we go to the C sharp, which is right there. It's from A, 1 fret down, 1 down. Doesn't matter what you wear, to the F sharp. Long as you are there, to the B. Every guy, grab a girl and everywhere, to the E. Around the world, yeah, yeah. And then we're back to that A. So you really want to hone, and basically you can go through those, and just that's just memorization. And two, again, what Phil's doing, like, so he'll go to the D, and then you have your D up here, and so he might whatever, and then even when you go to the C sharp, that's the C sharp, which is your C sharp up here, and so you'll hear this, and this is the beauty of it. So I'm going to kind of give you the parts, but really you got to listen to it and just play along, and then and you see what he's doing, and play with a pick. Like I was going to do this lesson with a pick for you guys, and I just can't. It takes practice, it takes time and stuff, and I just want to get the info out, honestly, to get it out of my head, because I can't stop thinking about this damn song until I make the video and give it to you guys. I'm just gonna the hamster on the wheel, So those are the changes. All we need is music. D, and then back to the A, and then C sharp, F sharp, B, E, A. Every time. And so you do the A jam and groove and do all that shit until all we need is music. And then you go through this whole thing. Boom. And then you're back to the A thing. So, again, you could use this as an opportunity. C sharp, and then go up to your C sharp up here and to the F sharp, and then go to the F sharp here to the B and the B. And so that's good practice that gets you, because your 12th fret is here, and so everything down here is the same above. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so it's good to help facility in a player to be able to maybe that wasn't the best example, but I mean, as far as like fills and stuff too, because sometimes you would be jamming and F sharp, and then if you come down, if you know that this is your F sharp here, then you can like or whatever, you know what I mean? But like just practicing here and here, and, and here. That's going to help you when you're jamming and you're playing and otherwise. Because I just speak from experience. I don't do a lot of playing on here. And what he's doing, it's cool because he's keeping it grounded. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-boom, boom, boom. So that's cool. Like it's an opportunity for you to maybe to come up with a groove down here, and then you can be able to throw tasty fills in here while still keeping the low end. So the A part, Jesus, I'm beating around the bush here. He uses the Mixolydian pattern. To learn this, it was like, he's using Mixo, so I'm making an assumption here. I don't know, like Phil's a complex player, and whatever. Learn this pattern, and you'll be able to play the song. So what it would be like 5-7, 4-5-7, 4-5-7, and down here it's 12-14, 11-12-14, 11-12-14, and that's the Mixolydian pattern, which is a mode. Just think of it as a pattern. Don't overthink this shit. And what I do is play this pattern, and then so from here you go boom, boom, bum, bum. That would be 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 14. So that's the 2 octaves. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. And then from here I'll come down this way. Okay, and then from there, and basically like work up to here and then down to there and up to here and down to there. And then you can and I don't know how best to teach that, but if you just look at the Mixolydian pattern, at least to get started to play the song, all you need is that pattern there, and that pattern there. You don't need any of these other notes. So what you can do is you would just start on the A here, like in Cornell. And then what he's doing is, it's 11, 12, 14. 12, 10, 12, 3, 5. And then there's like a slide. Or, whoops. That would be up to 14. But then and this is, everything he does is like a variation on that. It's either, like, it could be a bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Or, but sometimes he doesn't even hit the D string. It's just like a. I know he does that. And that Boston one, it's not part of that pattern, actually. It's different. It's 10, 9, 12. And it's like, it's really funky. He's super funky in this. It's really great. But if you just take that pattern, if you get nothing else from this, if you're still watching, of course, use that pattern here and use it here and follow along. But just know, if you especially on Cornell, he repeats several times. It's either, some sort of bum, 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 and then ba-da-da-da-do, bum, 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 boom, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, like several. He does, like a little tiny variation on it, but it's 14, 11, 12, 14, 10, 12, 10, 3, 5. And then sometimes he goes 2, 3, 5. So I hope this translates, and this is like coming out to like nuggets for you guys. I'm trying to, I'm not really good at teaching patterns and stuff, but just that one, if you just do that one octave shape, 5 7 4 5 7 4 5 7, 12 14 11 12 14 11 12 14, and get you a pick and work on your palm muting. Let me see if I can just kind of see. So, since I make long fucking videos anyways, I don't play it like this is how Phil does it. I always kind of like, it would be like we actually play it in C, but let's just stay in A. I just kind of, I don't know, it's more root based. I kind of stay around the octave. At any rate, let's see here. So I'm going to attach a bunch of stuff in the description. a great chart, which is JDarks, which is a great source for charts for Grateful Dead tunes. JDarks, great. He's got a YouTube thing too. He does this great like Deep Ellum blues. Just a good old boy. He's really cool. And I'm looking at my notes here to see if I don't want to. Co-written by Marvin Gaye. I mean, like, come on. You know, this is just fucking cool. This is a great tune, great jam. So, again, I hope I got you guys everything that you needed. Let me know. I've gotten some messages, and I just love it. I love, you know, everybody's been so kind and everything, and I'm hoping to keep this as a regular thing. I have a newborn baby in the house, and so my wife and I are doing our best to, you know, keep that going, but it does, you know what I mean? It makes it hard to create the time and stuff. So anyhow, thank you, and yeah, let me know. I'll keep it coming. What do you guys want next? But thanks again. Cheers.